You drop 3 pounds in 14 days by eating one small morning carbohydrate snack. Watch why women's bodies reject men's diets. This strange trick stops your brain from hoarding energy during morning workouts, turning off the survival alarms that constantly slow your daily metabolism down. Most fitness gurus tell you to run completely empty for maximum daily results. These liars destroy your hormones. But your female survival brain panics without food, shutting down fat burning and forcing your terrified cells to eat your own muscle tissue. Your stress hormones skyrocket within 30 minutes of waking up every single day. This slows your metabolism completely. Therefore, you must give your system exactly 15 grams of pure protein or a quick carbohydrate before you even think about lifting heavy weights. Your cells refuse energy when they feel directly threatened by a sudden fuel shortage. Skipping this causes massive damage, but fixing this single morning mistake flips an invisible belly switch, perfectly turning off the alarm bells and safely melting away that stubborn weight. Men melt fat easily. Their brains quickly check their blood for sugar and happily burn stored fat instead. But your female brain reacts completely differently to starvation because it always wants to protect future babies from a sudden famine. This is biological protection. Your body desperately holds on to every single ounce of energy it can possibly find. Therefore, starving yourself before a treadmill session signals your system to shut down calorie burning and tightly lock away your deepest fat stores. You feel totally exhausted. Here is why this matters to your waistline when you try to lose weight. Your muscle fibers actually switch between fuel sources beautifully under normal conditions, keeping your waist tight and your energy levels incredibly high all day. But starvation ruins everything. Your brain senses danger and literally starts eating your healthy muscle fibers for immediate fuel. Therefore, those popular fasting routines built by male fitness models will secretly destroy your tone, leaving you soft and completely drained of youthful energy. You deserve better answers. Watch what happens inside your gut when you finally ignore that terrible starvation advice forever. Your cells stop refusing energy, your metabolism completely heals, and your body finally feels safe enough to release the trapped weight you hate carrying. Sleep heals your body. You probably think waking up at night means you just need to pee really badly, but your liver is actually screaming for sugar because you skipped your morning meals and pushed your daily stress hormones dangerously high until midnight. This ruins deep rest. High morning stress hormones help you wake up and get out of bed quickly. Therefore, you need those exact hormones to drop naturally later so your brain can switch into its calming repair mode for deep, beautiful sleep. Skipping breakfast breaks this. Your daily stress pattern shifts backwards, keeping your blood flooded with pure nervous energy. But eating a rich morning meal pulls that stress down rapidly, allowing your cells to finally relax and perfectly tune your natural sleep rhythm. You get heavier otherwise. Flat stress patterns secretly force your body into keeping thick layers of belly fat. Therefore, enjoying your food early in the day actually guarantees you will sleep like a baby while burning extra fat perfectly through the night. Recovery requires rapid feeding. Your muscles become incredibly hungry for building blocks the moment you finish lifting heavy weights. Therefore, giving your body 25 grams of rich protein within 45 minutes acts like a magic key, unlocking your tired muscle cells. Men stay open longer. A male body happily accepts repair nutrients for up to 18 hours after exercising intensely, but your female golden window slams shut fast, leaving you trapped in a dangerous breakdown phase until you finally swallow some actual solid food. Your hormones destroy muscle. Your natural monthly cycle heavily increases how fast your body tears down your toned arms. Therefore, eating a small portion of sweet carbohydrates alongside your protein stops this damage instantly and forces your system into a deep repair state. This controls your hunger. People who eat perfectly after sweating end up eating way less food throughout the evening, but skipping this exact meal triggers intense cravings later, forcing your brain to demand sugary treats while completely slowing down how fast you burn heat. Starvation hurts female hormones. Many popular online coaches beg you to stop eating for days to clean your cells, but starving yourself for long periods spikes your deep inflammation and forces your terrified body to store massive amounts of dangerous fat around your organs. You still need breaks. Giving your digestion a simple pause helps drop the sugars swimming around in your blood. Therefore, eating while the sun shines and resting your stomach in the dark gives you all the fat-melting benefits without panicking your sensitive hormones. Timing changes your shape. You only need 13 to 15 hours of resting your stomach to see huge changes, but going past this exact window throws your natural biological rhythm into total chaos and teaches your brain to refuse energy from your healthy meals. Just finish dinner early, stop chewing all food by 7 at night, and simply wait until 8 tomorrow morning. Therefore, your body cleans out dead cells naturally overnight without triggering those awful survival alarms that ruin your beautiful progress and slow your healing metabolism. Basic protein targets fail. Government suggestions only give you enough nutrients to keep you from literally starving away today, but you actually need double that amount if you want to tighten your soft spots, protect your bones, and completely fix your slow daily metabolism. Skinny fat is real. You can look thin in clothes while carrying a dangerously high amount of hidden fat. Therefore, scientists tested women eating the exact same daily calories, but gave one lucky group heavily increased protein portions to see what would actually happen. The results were amazing. Just 12 weeks later, the high-protein group dropped their dangerous belly fat completely naturally, but the women eating normal government amounts stayed completely stuck, proving that counting calories means nothing if your muscles are secretly starving for building blocks. You need heavy protein. Eating roughly 100 grams daily prevents older women from becoming incredibly weak and fragile. Therefore, flooding your plate with building blocks perfectly balances your feminine hormones while ensuring your cells never refuse energy when you need to burn heat. Your stomach controls hormones. You consume a few basic types of foods every day to fuel your busy life. The first is obvious, but the third, that's where most people ruin their progress because those fake chemical ingredients quickly destroy the bugs inside you. Fake food causes swelling. Packaged snacks wrapped in bright plastic physically tear apart your sensitive inner stomach lining daily. Therefore, your immune system attacks your own body, causing deep hidden swelling that blocks your cells from easily absorbing the wonderful nutrients from your meals. Fiber fixes this damage. Without enough rough plant parts, your inner bugs simply starve to death inside your belly. But feeding them dark leafy greens builds a thick protective shield inside your stomach, instantly lowering your painful swelling and cooling down your irritated tissues. Swelling locks fat tight. When your tissues remain hot and irritated, your body forcefully stops you from burning heat. Therefore, cutting out those bright packaged snacks becomes the fastest way to drop heavy water weight while saving your precious female hormones from total destruction. Your bugs recycle youth. A special family of bacteria inside your stomach actively manages your natural female estrogen levels. Therefore, these tiny bugs create a magical chemical that grabs discarded hormones before they leave your body and powerfully pushes them right back into action. This keeps you balanced. Having rich amounts of active estrogen keeps your skin bright and your mental energy high. But destroying your inner bugs ruins this magic recycling power, forcing your body to quickly dump those precious youth hormones right down the toilet forever. Cancer risks drop fast. Having a beautifully diverse stomach protects your delicate tissues from harmful wild cell growths effortlessly. Therefore, keeping these bugs alive ensures your hormones never mutate into dangerous forms that secretly force your tired body into holding nasty layers of fat. You command your bugs. Every single bite you swallow either murders your helpful little protectors or feeds them deeply. But choosing correctly rewires your entire biological system, turning a broken metabolism into a fiercely efficient fat-melting machine that keeps you young and glowing. You need a plan. Start tomorrow by swallowing a tiny carbohydrate bite 30 minutes before your morning workout begins. Therefore, your brain stays perfectly calm, your stress drops, and you stop burning away your beautiful muscle tissue while sweating through your intense morning exercise. Eat a huge breakfast. Push rich morning meals into your stomach to naturally force your late-night stress downward. But remember to quickly swallow 25 grams of protein right after finishing your workouts to successfully capture your rapidly closing female golden healing window. Close the kitchen early. Stop eating entirely by 7 at night so your tired stomach can finally rest properly. Therefore, you easily hit a perfect 13-hour fasting window, allowing overnight cellular cleanup without ever triggering the nasty survival alarms that ruin your hormones. Feed your inner bugs. Chew massive bowls of thick plant fiber and sour fermented foods every single afternoon, happily. But doing this daily guarantees your special bacteria will continuously recycle your youthful estrogen, completely fixing your slow metabolism and melting your stubborn belly weight. Let us review everything. You must eat a tiny morning carbohydrate snack before sweating to protect your precious muscles. Therefore, eating heavy protein breakfasts, grabbing fast post-workout meat, resting your stomach overnight, and chewing thick plant fibers completely protects your unique female biology forever. You hold the power. Like this video instantly to deeply signal your brain you are taking massive control today. But you must simply subscribe immediately so you never ever lose this exact biological roadmap to building a beautiful body without starving yourself to death. Save someone you love. Share this life-saving truth with an exhausted friend who constantly starves herself on dangerous internet diets. Therefore, giving this life-saving truth makes you a literal lifesaver who helps her naturally avoid awful future surgeries and terrible daily chronic joint pain entirely. Here is the twist. Stop shrinking your beautiful body and finally start eating these perfectly timed meals for healing. But mastering your female biology changes everything, so trust the process and watch your cells heal, knowing your body actually wants to release the weight. Eat that small morning snack.